The fact that the Indo-Europeans were very afraid that the sky would fall on their heads is due to several references in historical sources. The folklore motif about the fall of the sky is also reconstructed on the basis of folklore and linguistic data. Among the Slavs, the theme of the fall of the sky at the end of the world is recorded in fairy tales, folk songs, and probably in epic songs in Russia, the so-called perennials. He often reports that a hero holds up the sky so it doesn't fall, which turns out to be a joke. Such a version is sometimes found in animal fairy tales. But there are also references that at the end of the world the pillars of the sky break, collapse and the sky falls, followed by the end of the world. Sometimes it is a Christianized version, but comparative research shows that it is a theme of pre-Christian origin. An example of people's fear of the fall of the sky is a Russian anecdote from the 18th century, which tells about the situation in Pskov. The townspeople were so afraid of the fall of the sky that they pulled up fences and placed them on the city limits. Their goal was to keep heaven from falling to earth. Once upon a time in Pskov it rained for a very long time, the clouds went low, so low that the Pskovians thought that the sky would fall to the ground. They gathered in a secular assembly to think about how to remedy the trouble. For 3 days the people of Pskov thought, and on the 4th day they came up with a solution.
Take down the fences and prop up the sky with stakes.
They took down the fences and put up stakes at all the ends of the city. The weather came, the clouds passed. Priest walks around the city, twirls his beard, looks at the people standing in the middle of the square and says himself,
"Hey you people, the threat is over, go home."
Although this is an anecdote and we do not know whether the situation described in it really happened, such situations are repeated in the works of ancient historians in connection with the Celts and Germans. This motif is also known in ancient Greece and Rome. Therefore, the narrative formula about the fall of the sky is reproduced already in Indo-European poetry, which may indicate that the myth of the fall of the sky was known in Indo-European mythology. You can read more about the Slavic myths and the reconstructions of the religion of the ancient Slavs in this book. Be sure to read it. See you.